I'm launching from. What an environment. You just know what's going to happen here, don't you? That is just living nightmare. I like this a lot. Look at this lot coming in. Holy moly. Look at it. It's a real problem. This is brutal. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Eskdale and where am I? The Woolpack Inn. Honestly, I've actually had a really good night's sleep. Slept like the dead. So much so that I actually forgot to say goodnight last night. I got back in from having my dinner and a couple of pints and then just collapsed into bed and forgot to say goodnight. So I'm sorry about that. I was in the void for about 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours. But it's difficult to show you this because it's the light, the exposure set up for in here. But it's looking like another good day. Can you see? Can you see anything? Just a heck of a lot of blue sky, so yay! I hope it stays that way because we're hitting the last big fell today and it's one with a great view, so I want that all to be clear so we can see far and wide and see the end. The end should be in sight today. Not that I'm wishing this away, by the way. I'm loving every minute of it, despite how hard it is. Boy, it is hard. Just old. Just getting old. The older you get, the harder it gets. But never mind. What am I doing? Breakfast is in a minute. I'm going to pop down and get breakfast. I'm leaving all my dirty clothes off. I didn't do any washing last night. I just couldn't be bothered. There's no way to dry it or anything, so I thought, you know what? I'll just main for another day. So I'll go and get breakfast, and then I'll come back up and get changed into my stinkies, get everything else packed up, and then we'll get out. Let's go get some brekkie. Oh, it's perfect, thank you.
Very good.
Okay, I think I've got everything. Everything's packed up. Breakfast is done. That was a flipping good breakfast. Really good. Again, really meaty sausages. I reckon they get them locally around here, perhaps. It certainly tastes that way. And it was good. Nice. It was just clean fried breakfast, you know. If there's such a thing. Right. It is getting on. It's about 9:30. I'm behind time again, so I need to get out of here and get going on the trail and head up. We'll head over to Coniston. Let's go and check it out. I need to pay for breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yeah.
No worries.
There's your key.
Was that all okay for you?
Oh, it's really good. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely spot on.
Good.
Thank you very much.
No
nice to see you.
at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
you.
you.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, it's definitely warmer today. There we go. Okay, let's do this. So that's where we came in yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it last week? It feels like last week already. Oh, there's the dog, look. Oh, there's the puppies. Oh, there's puppies. Oh, my goodness, they were cute. Anyway, distraction. We're heading down here. Now, if you cast your mind back and if you've watched the lakes expedition that I did, we got to a bridge and I said, if we turn left here, we could end up going to the Woolpack and having a pint. But we're not going to do that. Well, we're heading to that bridge. We're going to get there. So down this road and then off and then up through a farm and then up. So I'll tell you what, let's go and have a look at the map and see where we're going today, see where we're ending up. And yeah, that's it really. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, as you've seen, we've just departed the Woolpack and we're about to leave the Valley Road and head over to Low Burker.
It's at this point we'll climb out of Eskdale and begin the walk over to the next valley. We're going to pass around the foot of Green Crag and then over to the Dunnerdale forest tracks that will lead us right down to the River Duddon. We'll get across and begin to make our way up to Seathart Tarn, where we'll skirt along the northern shore until we reach the point where we need to tackle the torturous climb up to Goat's Hawes on very tired legs. If we don't expire from exhaustion, we'll then push on to the summit of the mighty Coniston Old Man and hopefully marvel at the incredible views. It's then not a huge walk down past the old quarry buildings and machinery before reaching the village of Coniston and a nice comfy bed.
So there you go, not a bad route. And I must admit, I'm very excited to get to the top of the Old Man, especially if it's a day like today. We'll get some outstanding views. You know it'll clag in, you know it will, it always flipping does. I just want to apologise in advance, by the way, if I'm a little bit not really with it today in terms of just talking and stuff and giving you bits of information. I'm just tired, just really tired. Body feels alright, I just feel drained, you know. I think we're going down here, I think. I hope so. Yeah, so if I'm coming across as a little bit fed up, trust me, I'm not fed up. This is wonderful. I'm absolutely enjoying every single minute of this, every second of it. Very grateful to be able to do this, you know. I don't take it for granted at all, so I'm trying to drink it all in all the time. But I am tired now. And like I said, not so much the body, it's just like my eyes are burning. I'm just tired. I just want to sleep. Sleep for a month. I'll be alright. Once I get going, we'll be fine. Got loads of snackage to eat today. Like I said, wonderful breakfast there. I think I was the only guest there last night, by the way. So okay, we'll talk about a few things. I was the only guest, and remember how I said we'd go and get pizza. This time of year, they don't do pizzas until Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm just out of season. I think that's what it is. So nothing's ready. So I missed out by one day. One day. Today's Friday. Could have had pizza. Never mind. Yeah, weather-wise, it is significantly warmer this morning than it was yesterday morning when we left Wasdale. It's actually beautiful. It's got that real spring feel to it. I feel like I'm wearing far too many layers. I end up stripping off a bit further up, but it's okay. And what we'll do tomorrow on the final day, we'll talk about things that I would change and I would do differently if I was to do this again. I think I will do this again, or certainly a variation of it, because it's been wonderful. But there have been a few things that I would tweak, shall we say. Right, let's get on, see if you recognise this bridge. Water's so clear. So we got to this bridge and it was tempting as hell to go to the bullpark and have a pint, but then we decided, well, I made the decision for all of us to keep going down that track there. But today we're going back this way. Have you got yourself a brew? I hope so. That was a nice coffee as well actually this morning. I think it was, I saw a Carvetti sign and it tasted very good, like Carvetti. I think Carvetti are actually Lakeland based, so it's good to drink, you know, local coffee. Well, that was the other thing I was going to mention actually. If I look like death warmed up, I kind of am death warmed up, but it's because I've just slapped on a lot of Factor 50, so if I look a bit pasty faced, that's why. If you take all the Factor 50 off, I look even worse. Okay, so we came in from that direction last time. This time we're going up here, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, something like that. It's funny because when I was going down there last time, I was wondering, I wonder what's up there. So now we're going to find out. That's Hartefell, by the way, right in front. So as we clear the tree line, we can now look back and see Scawfell and Slightside
be able to see Scawfell Pike in a minute. And spinning around that way, Eelgill Head, the furthest one away, and drops down and goes back up to Winrig. So on the other side of that is Waswater, Wasdale. And then we've got Hardknot there and Hardknot Pass. Every now and then I get a little glimmer of light as a car drives up the pass, and I can just make out the Roman fort there as well. The views are glorious already. Spirits are soaring. So happy. What a wonderful place. Okay, it's about to get significantly steeper. Just for a short while, and it'll level off a bit. Oh, let's say goodbye to the sunlight now though. I can't talk still. It's a problem. It's a problem. This is all juniper around here. There's the woolpack down there through the trees. Yeah, good. Enjoyed that last night. It was weird being by myself though, being the only guest in the place and just having breakfast by myself, you know. But it was the same at the Burnfoot B&B. I was the only one. So again, it's just out of season. But it's nice, you know. I guess when it's out of season, you get everything nice and quiet. As you can see, I've hardly seen any people on this trip. But I guess you miss out on things like pizza and stuff like that. But I can live without that because it's been so wonderful and so peaceful, except for Scawfell Pike. Morning. If you have a look at the map, the permitted route just goes straight up the hill, whereas I've just taken the footpath. You can see a little black dotted footpath that flattens out the hill a bit, makes it a little bit more civilised. Oh dear, am I going to get through here? Ooh. Bit of a squeeze. The thing is, quite a lot of these, you know, the routes, the permitted footpaths, they aren't paths at all. They're just a route that you can go along, you know, you're permitted to do that, but quite often there's nothing on the ground. It's boggy, it cuts through all sorts of nasty stuff. So the permitted route, or permissive route, whatever you want to say, is pretty much straight up here. There's just nothing there. I don't even know how you get across that wall. It's bizarre, isn't it? Really bizarre. But we'll just follow this path instead. Okay, old building marked on the map. I don't want to go as far as that. I just want to switch back this way and see if we can pick up that permitted path. It's alright, that'll hurt you. It's okay. What are you doing? Alright, getting our first glimpse of Green Crag. See it right over there, looming in the background. And yeah, we've got quite a lot of weird terrain to go over yet to get there. I don't know if you can hear it, but my stomach is going absolutely crazy. It's just ruining the whole ambience of this beautiful remoteness. Never work with children and animals' stomachs. Oh, I just missed that buzzard then, just flying off. It was down here, probably snaffling something. Oh dear. As you can see, it's getting a little bit soggy around here. Oh. I knew it. I had a feeling this was going to be like this today. Oh dear. You just know I'm going to get wet feet here. Look what I'm launching from. Oh no. Oh, it's like that farm again. Farmageddon. As you can see, there's not much of a path. I'm right on it, right on the green line. So once again, this has felt very much like an adventure, you know, leaving home, setting out on foot each day, just going somewhere new, you know, like I mentioned on the Cumbria Way, feeling a little bit like Bilbo Baggins heading out on an adventure. And I remember thinking that when I first read the book, I want that adventure, I want that journey. It's the journey. It's all great doing the circular walks, you know, the daily hikes, but it's these journeys that get me fired up, even though they kill me. And let me know in the comments if doing journeys and multi-day hikes and adventures is more your bag rather than the daily hikes. I know a lot of you do day hikes anyway, but I'm sure a lot of you have also done big adventures. Let me know, and let me know where you went. Just drop it in the comments and give us some ideas, and we can all share ideas of places to go and experiences. Anyway, let me just spin you around so you can see what's going on behind. You might have been able to see it anyway, but I couldn't. See how the clouds are gathering up? Yay for drama and photo opportunities, but as long as it doesn't drop. If they stay like that, that's great. But if they drop and start putting rain down, then ugh. Because we want to see views from the old man, that's why I'm going with that. Oh, by the way, while I've got you here, while I'm talking, hang on a minute, this path seems to be disappearing. But while I've got you here, let me just remind you again, once again, about the raffle that's sponsoring this mini-series of the Ultimate Lake District Trek. It is the 60 by 30 inch metallic print with an acrylic, 4mm acrylic face mount. Sorry, this is difficult to talk and walk at the same time. And it is absolutely stunning. It's on my wall. It's staying there. Whoever wins the raffle, which is £2 to enter by the way, whoever wins it will get a brand new one, because that thing is staying. It's taken me years to decide which picture to put on my wall, and I finally found it. And it could be on your wall as well. So all you need to do is go to blackcrag.com/win or scan the QR code on the screen now, or click the link in the description below. There's 3 ways you can do it. And you know, if raffles aren't your thing, and a lot of people don't like doing raffles, and that's fair enough, but if you still want to be a part of something, well, first of all, support me doing this, but also be a part of this growing community. And it is a fantastic community, by the way. Head over to head over to patreon.com/theblackclan, or scan that QR code wherever it is, or click the link in the description. It's fantastic. We do meetups a couple of times a year, so we've got one coming up in April. I think there's like 70 people coming, and it's all weekend. We're camping, we're going to go and walk up Ingleborough, we're going to eat lots of food and drink probably a fair amount of beer probably. And it's just a fantastic group of people, all like-minded, all similar to how, you know, I am and everybody else is, just chilled out, all about nature and everything else. We all share very similar interests, and just positive people, which is brilliant, isn't it, really? There's people in the clan that have met each other in the clan. Ooh. And now they go out for regular walks, meetups and things. They've become lifelong friends. So if you want to be part of that, it's as little as £2 to join, and you get these things on, these perks here on the screen, but also the fact that you're part of this community. It's pretty tight, and just, I think it's brought a lot of joy to quite a few people's lives, which is very, very humbling, I think, for me, you know, setting this thing up, and it's enhancing people's lives. So yeah, if you want a bit of that, do that. Or enter the raffle. I'll do both. Actually, if you're in the clan, you get a little bit off, you get extra tickets. Right, I'm going to push you forward. I've waffled long enough. You know, sorry, I said I wasn't going to waffle, but I just want to say this very quickly. Well, first of all, I love that boulder, that's great. And that hurdie up there. This is, once again, a lesser spotted Lake District. I bet I don't see anybody around here until I get down to the Duddon. It's just wonderful. So yet again, if you just want to experience the Lake District, but without the crowds, and really feel that raw nature, just head out to somewhere like this. or the other places I've been to along the way. Not Scawfell Pike. Buttermere is a bit busy, you know, all the usual places are busy. Jets are up. Can you even see it? Oh, it's gone right over Eskdale, can you believe it? Okay, so it's probably worth just pointing out what we're looking at here, looking back where we were, where we came from yesterday. So let's just zoom in. We can now see Scawfell Pike there, and in the middle is Crag, and in the foreground a little bit there, right in the middle, is Pen. I don't know if you can make it out, that little knobble that I got a shot of yesterday. So that's how far we've come. So I am actually off path a little bit here. I've followed this little trod. It could well be a sheep trod, who knows, but it's heading in the general right direction. We just may end up going up Green Crag after all at this rate. Speak of the devil, there he is. But we're not going to go up there because it is one way up, one way down, so it's pointless doing that. Oh, look at this. What an environment. Okay, according to the map, the permitted route is there, it goes along that way. And I could drop down here and pick it up, but what it's going to do is it's going to go right round the back of Green Crag and then right over the southern shoulder of it. Quite, not high, not up to top, but quite a bit of elevation. Whereas if I keep going here and then come out on the col between Green Crag and the Pike, I can cut the corner out a bit and not go as high, and then pick up the same path anyway as it switches back. So I'm going to do that. This is a cunning plan. It might all go pear-shaped in a minute because I can't actually see a path through this lot. Ooh. So we can now see Devon Water out there, and this is Birkefell. It's pretty much the way I always drive to Eskdale, actually, from Ulfa, across Birkefell into Eskdale Green. Okay, here we go, got the Pike here, Green Crag, and we're going in that little gap there. I actually prefer being up here, you know, because I think down there will be really squelchy and horrible, whereas up here is lovely. And we're just going to contour round a little bit and up to that little col. Can you see the little human on top of Green Crag? Gives it a bit of scale now. So wind's picking up, which means we're close to the col, and in a minute we should be able to see quite a bit of the rest of the route. Okay, here we go. Hartefell, and I can see the little pointy bit of Crag. Looks flat and tiny, but that's because we're not seeing all of it yet. Right, I need to be careful here now because I need to pick up our path, but I think there's, actually that might be the stream that comes down here, which could be mega soggy. I just wonder if I need to go right around the edge here. I think I can see a little bit of a trod and then hook up with where I want to be, because we want to get to the corner of the trees there. You see that? We don't want to be in this corner. That's where we came down last time from Hartefell up to Green Crag, so we're aiming for that. Let's go and have a look over there, over something. Okay, as I hoped, there's a little bit of a trod here, away from all that sogginess. So hopefully if we can just hug the side of Green Crag as much as possible. I mean, we're going to have to go across that sogginess at some point, but heck, that light's looking amazing, isn't it? On Hartefell. That whole view, in fact. I hope it's coming out alright and not just tiny. Okay, we're now approaching the bit that's it's making me worry a little bit. Where that long grass is, you know it's wet, so okay, path let us down. It was going the wrong direction, so we're just finding our own way across here now. Okay, this path seems to be picking up a little bit, turning into more of a path. Perhaps, or is that my imagination? I think it is. As we get closer to the trees, and we can see the track we're going to be walking on in a minute. Breathe in. Oh, wider than I think. Okay, I've got a couple of options here, and I think what I could do is go down that way along the bridleway to Grass Guards, but then I'm going to have a bit of an uphill to do, longish uphill, or I could do a little short uphill here and get onto the main track that runs around the lower slopes of, what's it called? Artefel. So I think I'm going to do that. It's a nice place to stop and have butties actually. I haven't got any butties by the way. I've got nothing to eat in proper lunch wise. I've got just granola bars and that's it really. I'll talk about food in a minute. When we get on the track I'm going to talk about my hope for this evening. This evening's meal. It's funny though, because when we get to the track in a minute, I've been to this little crossroads before and I've always wondered what was down here. Oh wow, that was a wren. Very, very loud. Slightly deaf in my right ear now. But yeah, I've always wondered what was down here. Now we all know. Well, it was nice. It's just turned into a quagmire. Nice again. Oh, quagmire again. You just know what's going to happen here, don't you? You know it. Ooh. Oh. Oh, having flashbacks. Oh, I've marooned myself. I can't see from my own shadow. Where am I going? There. Oh. Right, I think the track is just here. Okay, here we go. So, as I go that way, I end up going on the west ascent up to Artefel. I've been up there a few times in videos, I think, actually, up and down. But now we're on the forest track for quite a way, actually. There's Green Crag and the pike. You see it? Very bleak, isn't it? So once upon a time all this was just woodland, and you can see they've replanted some trees here, but yeah, it'll be a while before it's back to how it was. Same here as well. I remember walking down here years ago and it was just all just dark woodland. Beautiful though, you know. Once again, I apologise. I'm struggling to find the words or anything. I'm struggling to speak. I'm just very, very tired now. That's why I'm facing you forward more than usual. Which is probably not a bad thing, really, is it? Trying to keep chipper. I mean, I'm happy. I don't really think I'm miserable. Not miserable, just tired. And I think that might be coming across as being a little bit, I don't know, thick, boring, or repetitive. I feel very repetitive at the moment. Oh, I'll tell you what, I was going to talk about food, wasn't I? So, if you cast your mind back to the Cumbria way, we got to Coniston, or we're heading into Coniston, I mentioned about the Indian that the ladies, sorry my nose is running, that the ladies had told me about in Colbeck when I sat having breakfast with them. They were doing it the other way around. And then we got to Coniston, and then because the hotel was a little bit out of the way, I just thought, I don't want to go back out, and decided just to eat in the hotel. But tonight, because I'm staying at the Eskdale Inn, there's no excuse, because I'm literally just a couple of doors down. So I'll pop in, have a look, see if they can fit me in. I mean, I don't know how big it is. It might only be a few tables, I don't know. But it would be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, it'd be a perfect meal after today, after this week, just shoveling a whole load of cuzzer So at this point you can actually branch off and go along the footpath there. That's just a hell. That is just a living nightmare. I'd avoid that at all cost. Just stick with the track. It's so much easier. Yeah, it winds around a bit further, but it's actually quite pleasant. Okay, I've now got to a point that is probably, I think, the most stressful part of any filming day is changing the card, the SD card and the camera, because, well, you can see how small they are. I've got to get it out of the camera there and get it into here before it blows away. The amount of times I've almost dropped it down, like between rocks, or it's been blown away. You've seen the weather conditions, you know, with the wind and rain and snow and everything else it throws at me. And each card has essentially got around about a full day's worth of video on it. So if I lose it, hell, that's pretty depressing. So, and it's at this point on a multi-day walk like this, so I'm on day 5 now, that this thing becomes extremely precious, because I've got 4 days worth, or 4.5 in a minute, of footage on here. If I lose this, it's all been for nothing. So tonight this will be going with me to the pub. It'll be zipped away carefully. So it's the most precious thing. So yeah, I'm going to stop. There's no wind here. This is why I'm telling you, there's no wind here at all. There's nothing. It can fall down. So we should be good. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, mission complete. Phew. It's honestly, it's such a stressful moment just getting it out the card, out the camera, and then into the case and secured. And I'm always checking like, oh, have I got it? Oh yeah. Right, so I just carry on down this track. It just goes on and on and on, a bit like me, just on and on. So in a minute we're dropping down into the Duddon Valley, which I think is one of the most beautiful valleys in the Lake District. Just wild and quiet as well. And at this point on the track we can see quite a few fells. We can see Bow Fell there. We can see the backside of Crinkle Crags. So we're seeing them at different angles now as we move around. Right here in front is Ulfa Fell, and then we've got Cold Pike there. I think you might be able to see a bit of Pike of Blisco. And down there is Cockley Beck, that area. I love it round here. It's so peaceful. I could quite happily live around here actually. Get a house around here and just live here and die. That's an interesting route off Harterfell. Come down this bit here. Very steep, but also very beautiful as well. A bit further up there, it's quite interesting. It is one of my first videos, you know. I think that's coming down from there. That's a random bike. Oh, I could really do with that right now, you know. Just bomb it down here. But actually we're going down here now, look. We're going through Burks. And then we get down to the River Duddon, cross it over the footbridge, get to a place called Troutall. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. You've seen the map. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Look. Please shut this gate even if you find it open. And I've had a few people say to me when I've closed gates that have been open, you shouldn't do that. You should leave it in the state that you find it. But I think 9 times out of 10 they're open because of dumbassery, for want of a better word. Ah, here we go, look. It just revealed itself at the last minute, look. I was getting a little bit worried then, thinking, where the hell do we go? Can you tell I'm a happy bunny? minute. I knew it was too good to be true. It's a bloody bog. Okay, we're good again. That's fairly rickety. We'll chance it. Whoa. And we're good. Right, I think down through here. This is cute. I like this a lot. Watch your eyes. Okay, there's the footbridge. So yeah, not far to go. I've got a funny feeling, you know, this is the footbridge that Finn went across when she was a pup. Well, you know, when we got her. And I think it's the one that freaked her out, you know. It could be. It feels like it's in the right place. And she's not been right since. She's always been a bit wary of them. Yeah, I think it is. I think we came in from that direction, you know, on a walk. Oh, that's a little treat. I completely forgot about that, you know. I forgot it was around this area. Go on, Finn, how many you get? You can do it. Look at the colour of the water. Oh, wow. That's lovely, isn't it? I was going to suggest putting the camera in the water actually and see if we can see any fish, but the water's so clear. I mean, I've been stood here for a few minutes, I've not seen anything, so a nice little trip down memory lane as well. I mean, you could be anywhere here, couldn't you? You could be in, like, the south of France or something. That's how I picture, you know, those sorts of areas with rivers like this. I'm not wishing I was somewhere else, by the way. I always worry that you guys think, flipping out, you're in the lakes. Why are you wishing yourself? I'm not wishing myself anywhere. I'm wishing I was here. Right, let's get across this. Something I'm very grateful for, this bit of duckboard here. Don't have to go past that, or over that swamp. Honestly, I'm struggling again. I'm struggling to talk. I might just stop talking from now on until we get to the pub. It won't happen. But yeah, we need to get up to the farm here, cross the road, and then, well actually no, up the road, along it a little bit, and then out up to Seaford Tarn. My legs are killing me. They're just dead. They're gone. I can't feel them anymore. They're just rotten stumps. Oh, we got some chickens. Okay, out on road, and we're going to follow it up here a little bit, not far, and then switch off. I wish I could just switch off. Switch off, go to sleep. Off the road, in towards Browside Farm, and we're going to get to the farm and then follow that wall. You might be able to see a little thread of a path going up there and then round the back of this crag here. And then we're switching back again, and then round the back of the crag behind it, and then it levels off a little bit as we get towards Seaford Tarn. Look at this light. Hey, hey, hey. It's a bit early. I wanted this to happen maybe later on, once we're on the old man. So from this point, we've got about 5 miles to go, and sad part of that is about 3 miles of it is uphill. I'm not moaning, well, I am. It's how I cope, it's my coping mechanism, just to moan all the time. But yeah, it's a long way up. That's not true, about a mile of that is probably flattish as you go along Seathart Tarn. I guess I'm just looking forward to standing on top of the Old Man, looking down on Coniston and just getting the views, you know, hopefully if it's clear, and looking down on low water. I love that view. It's one of my favourite views actually. You can even see, it's difficult knowing what you can see when I'm outside in the bright daylight. Everything's so dark on the back here, but it normally turns out alright. Okay, there's us. So steady away now. I'm sure glad about that because I don't want to go that way, thank you. Fortunately we're not going up that path, look, that looks horrendous. Oh, can't do it without squashing the baby. Oh, denied. We're going that way. Yay! Check it out to the side. Hell. That's something else, isn't it? So we've just pretty much come down through those woods there, look, round the corner. In fact, you can see Green Crag. Steady progress. I like it, I love that. Just steady away. You look back, you think, wow, done all that. That's amazing. Alright, summit of Crag there, and now we're getting a first view of the dam. Can you see the dam there of Seathart Tarn? So we shall be going alongside that forthwith. It's a bit soggy around here, but we should be alright. You can see some rocks here. Oh, heck. Just want to get to that light grass. I'll be very happy when we get there. Not here. Definitely not there. Heck. I'm going in. Get to there. Yes. We can do this one. Yes. Oh hell. This is the right of way, by the way. It leads you right through the middle. It's so nice of them. Almost done. There's the promised land, look. All the light grass. We're almost there. Yay. We did it. Well done, guys. Okay, here we are at Seathart Tarn. That was a slog. I didn't talk much through there because it was so hard. Flippin' heck. But here we go.
Once upon a time, Seathart Tarn was significantly smaller, but they dammed it in 1904 to create the water supply for the local community. The interesting little factoid about this place is that all hell broke loose during the construction of the dam when the workers rioted in the village and smashed up buildings. People were shot and one bloke actually died. So when you see this absolutely beautiful, peaceful place, you'd never ever suspect the drama that went on here. It's like I'm walking into Mordor, isn't it? That cloud and that darkness. So we're going to be hooking around the back of here, look, and then up to Goat's Hawes. Okay, you missed that one because I wasn't recording, but you see that skid mark there? That's me, and I ended up on my ass. Can you see? Is it all a bit wet? And I landed really funny on my shoulder as well, so I think I've just popped my shoulder. It's making some funny clicking sounds now, so yay. Loving it, loving today. I hope that dries. It's the only pants I've got. It'll be right. Oh, look at the light. Hey, we're getting to that time of day. Things are looking pretty sexy, aren't they? Wow. Right, just going for it. Running the gauntlet. There is no definitive path here at all. It's just make your own way and hope for the best. But we're literally heading towards that sheepfold there, look. Yay! That was the last real hurdle, really, I think. So I think what I'm going to do now is just sit here for a bit. I've not sat since breakfast. I've not stopped. So I think I'll sit here for a bit. Get a granola bar or something. And then we'll get on. Yeah. It's all uphill now. It's going to be brutal. I don't know how much talking I'll do. I'll tell you what, let's get to that boulder there. You never believe it. It's just started to hail. Oh, come on. It's testing me now, isn't it? We can do this. Let's just get that damn granola bar in. I need to change the microphone battery as well, so wouldn't it be great if you could change your own battery, just carry a battery with you and just plug it in. Yay! Let's go. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, all satiated, sort of, and rugged up. Got cold then, just sitting there, literally 5 minutes. Just to go to show how cold it actually is and how hot you get when you're moving. I'm probably going to regret this in a minute. It's probably going to be hot as hell going up here, but it'll be fine. Right, so let's get our heads down and get up this. Hey, look at it now. That's looking really nice, isn't it? So to get your bearings, that's looking up towards Swirl Howe, and then you've got Great Cars there as well. So the bomber wreckage is, I think, probably around about there ish. Okay, there's a group of people here. These are the first people I've seen all day since breakfast. How insane is that? So here we are, just approaching Goat's Hawes, and we should get a nice view down to Goat's Water in a minute, and the view out to the southeast. Look at that. Morecambe Bay. I think ordinarily I would have taken that photograph, you know, because it is quite spectacular, that, but I just want to push on and get to the top, and then, you know, assess whether it's going to be shot worthy from there. I just don't want to clag in. I want you guys to see the view if you haven't seen it already. It's amazing. Right, let's get up here. Sun's come out, so I'm red hot now. Typically the final push. We've got this. Hey, looking out, to the west. Isle of Man's looking a lot clearer now. Hopefully you can see Green Crag and the pike. We went right through the middle of that, remember? And the woods down there by Hartefell. Look at this lot coming in. Oh heck. I think it's just a mass here and it's going to blow off that way. So we should be okay. It's looking like it could be quite moody up here though. So I'm a little bit excited. So we should get our first glimpse of the summit any minute now. We're just hooking up with the path that comes in from Brimfell now. Heck, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Door Crag just here. And look at it back out that way. This is the way we've come. That's hitting Eskdale now. Oh, it's all... I'm speechless. You probably couldn't even hear me because of the microphone. It's so windy. He's looking good. Flipping heck. If my eyes were a bit better, well, I think I can see York and Ilbell. And hey, guess what? There's Ambleside. That's our destination tomorrow. Via Tarn House, you can see down there as well. Holy moly! Look at that! I've got a photograph of that view actually. I put it on Instagram a few days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, and it's basically the ridge that comes down from Black Sails, and you've got Red Dell on to the side. Though it's not on my website yet, it will be, but it's available now. If you want to buy it, I'll just get in touch, you know. Okay, there's Coniston, the village. That's our destination this evening. That's where there's curry and beer. We've got to get down there yet though. And there's low water. Not bad, is it? What a way to finish day 5. One more day to go, but this is some way to finish off. Flipping heck. I couldn't have asked for better weather. I'm so pleased for you guys, I really am. Right, summit is in view. Let's get over there. I'll face you forward, then you can just enjoy you can enjoy the ridge. Okay, here we are on the summit of Coniston Old Man. Yay. Whew. Heck, look at that view. It's insane, isn't it? Insane. Almost a perfect heart shape as well there, low water. So I might hang around here for about 10 minutes or so and then get off. Just see what happens with this light. I mean, it is looking amazing, so I might get a couple of shots here and then get going because it is flipping cold. I've got another layer on, but yeah, can't be bothered. I am the laziest photographer in the world, but oh, I can see out towards home. I can see a fire. I hope my house isn't on fire. Oh, this just isn't it. Look at it. Look. It's magnificent. This light is getting better by the minute. Flipping heck. So that photograph I was talking about a minute ago, I'll put it on the screen again now. It was actually taken from here, this exact spot. The conditions are almost exactly the same. Okay, let's go. You fall into the trap of staying there for ages, you know, because the light just keeps changing and oh, it looks even better now. I mean, it does. It does. It is looking even better now. Black Sail's got that great shadow on it there. I got a shot of that, but it's time to go. It's time for food. So that is the last big summit of this entire trek. Tomorrow's walk is going to be completely different. It's going to be very gentle. There's a few uphills, nothing serious. Very gentle, going through the twee part of the Lake District, I'd say. You know, but it's gorgeous. I can't wait. Actually, I'm really looking forward to it. And then obviously getting back into Ambleside. So yeah, this is it. Last big fell. Say goodbye to these views for now, because you know I'll be back out here again at some point and probably doing another video. So I'll tell you what, we need to do a black mass here, don't we? We need to do a black mass in Coniston and come up here with the group. I think that would be a really interesting walk. If you're in the clan, let me know, because I'm well up for that. Right, let's get down. I'll fish forward and we'll get down here. Look at it. It's a real problem. And look at it out that way. Oh, hell. If I wasn't on this trek, I think I probably would stay here for a bit longer and just, you know, but I'm so tired. Right, as I was saying, fish forward. We'll get down here as quick as possible and we'll get checked in. So I'll see you in a minute. Heck, that wind. Whew. Right in our faces. I seem to have picked up a group here and I can't seem to get ahead of them or behind them. I'm just stuck in them. This is difficult, you know, on tired legs. This is brutal. As you can see, the light is still kicking off. Oh wow. In fact, it's looking even better. Look at the black clouds behind. It. Oh, I can't get enough of it, and that's going to go even better, probably like really orange as it gets a little bit later. But to be honest, I'm quite excited about getting to the hotel before sunset. Is it the first time? I can't remember. First day I did, didn't I? Yeah, I think so. After that, it's just a blur.
This whole valley, known as Copper Mines Valley, was a site of major industry dating back to the time of Queen Elizabeth I, who brought in skilled German workers to Coniston, and right up to the early 20th century. Much of the workings were dismantled around the 1930s, but as you can see, there's still a heck of a lot of it left. The whole valley is a scheduled monument and also a site of special scientific interest, which makes it a very, very cool place to explore.
Do I look like a tomato? I feel like one. I feel like my head's going to explode. Right, I need to stop and take this coat off because I'm red hot now. But before I do, look at the light on the other side of Coniston Water. Oh, that's dream light, isn't it? But you can see the shadow of the mountain starting to creep up the side of the hill. And the light's gone off here now. Look how different that looks now. That's better. Heck. I'm absolutely soaking wet, so all this needs to dry now. Oh, heck. That was the first proper slip I've had in these shoes. I'll just warm them out. Oh, that is quite polished around it. Okay, time to branch off. Oh, I've got high hopes for this one. Try again. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was going to be a bit more of a cling. Oh, hey, I think I can feel a bit of rain, you know. Oh, wouldn't that be an absolute kick in the gut? I can feel rain. I think it's coming in from there. One of the finest gates in the lakes. I think this is pure gate porn. And also when you're here, you know you haven't got far to go. Not bad. Not bad. So this is Church Beck, and we're about to go across Miners Bridge, and it's just, it's beautiful. Look at it. Let's have a look this way. Very nice. Let's have a look at the other side. Very nice. Lovely. Okay, so we're looking at about 5 minutes stroll down here now, and we'll be in the village of Coniston, which I'm very excited about. I think what I might do is go straight to the Indian, see if it's open, see if I need to book a table. Look at the state of me. So tomorrow the plan is to go into Chester's by the river at Eskdale Bridge. I don't know if they'll let me in. I look like a stink bomb. I almost went in then. Here we are, folks. We've made it to Coniston, and I just got a glimpse of the Eskdale Inn. But we're not going to go in there yet. Going where? We're not going to go in there yet. We're going to go and see if we can find this Indian. Is that it right there? Is it literally right next door? Hell, it is. Okay, it's not open yet. Let's go and see what time it opens. Cash only. Ooh, that could be a problem. 5:30. Okay, how the hell do you get in? Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. I can't tell you how good that bed looks.
Oh, yeah.
We did it. We made it. Oh, dearie me. Oh, what a day. But hey, here we go. Eskdale Inn room. Looks alright, doesn't it? I don't want to walk around too much because I've got my dirty shoes on, so I'll give you a proper tour later on. But we did it. So I don't know what to do about food because the Indian, it's cash only for starters, cash only, and they haven't got a license, which is great. You can take your own booze and get, it's cheaper. But it's just the faff of that. It's faff of finding cash. I could just go downstairs. Or is that lazy? I'll tell you what, I haven't decided. I'll decide at some point. I don't know when. I think what I'm going to do, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Tell what we'll do. I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to do a quick video to the Patreon clan right now. Then I'm going to have a shower, get changed, go downstairs, have a pint, and I'm going to decide we are going to decide while we have a pint downstairs what we're going to do. We'll end up eating here. You know we will. It's a fait accompli, isn't it, really? Okay, I took the lazy option in the end and decided to eat in the hotel itself. I just couldn't face trying to find a cash machine with my aching feet, but it soon became very apparent that I should have had a curry.
Okay, I'm not actually in bed. I'm just on bed. I don't know what time I'm going to get to sleep because, get this, it's 8:15 now. I'm right above the bar and they've got the music on full blast. I sound dead grumpy. I'm grumpy, I don't care. I'm grumpy as hell. Of course I'm grumpy. I'm knackered. I just want to sleep. But here's the kicker. 9 o'clock, they've got a live band playing till 12. 3 hours. I've got 3 hours of right below this room as well. I said to the guy, I said, oh, what time's it finished? He said, oh, well, we've got a licence till 12. I was like, oh, okay. I said, where are they playing? Which room? He went, and he pointed at the bar. I was like, oh, no, it's directly below my room. Yeah, it's a good job I've got my earplugs. I don't think I'll hear it. I'll get my earplugs in and be fine, but still, just like to make a bit of a drama. I'm trying to decide what to do tomorrow morning. I'm actually thinking of getting up early and going early to set off. Just get to the shop, get loads of just, junk snacky things to keep me going, to get me to Chester's. So I think I might just do that. Early doors, get loads of water and go. Last day tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm upset. It's like, it's last day. What's going on with this pillow? It's the last day, so I'm a little bit upset with that, but I can't wait to get home. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today. I am going to say goodnight now. I cannot do a time lapse again tonight. I love doing the time lapses, but I just can't rig it up. There's no way of getting the wire, and the window's all weird, so I can't do it. So I'm afraid it's just going to go to blackness at the end as soon as I say the word good night.